Today, I will tell you the story of how a lady was thrown into a pit inhabited by a dragon. The saga begins with the first king of Oria who leads a futile attack on a dragon residing in his realm. Despite his efforts, all of the king's men are killed, leaving him vulnerable and at the mercy of the dragon. Centuries after the first king's encounter with the dragon, we meet Elodie, the teenage daughter of Lord Bayford. Queen Isabel of Oria proposes a marriage between Elodie and her son, Prince Henry. At her father's insistence, Elodie accepts the proposal to alleviate the poverty afflicting their people. Upon their arrival in Oria, Elodie and Henry initially show little interest in each other. However, as they discover a mutual passion for exploration, their bond deepens. Meanwhile, Elodie's stepmother, Lady Bayford, grows suspicious of Queen Isabel's intentions and futilely urges Elodie to reconsider the engagement. Following their wedding, Elodie and Henry participate in an ancient mountain ritual, ostensibly to mark the beginning of their union. Isabel recounts the legend of the pact between the first king and the dragon, wherein he sacrificed his three daughters to maintain peace between his people and the creature. As part of the ceremony, their palms are cut and bound together. Henry then carries Elodie across a treacherous path above the dragon's lair, before ultimately, under Isabel's instruction, casting her into the abyss below. After surviving the fall, Elodie realizes she's been intended as the sacrificial offering. Managing to evade the dragon after it burns her leg, she stumbles upon an illuminated cave inhabited by glowing silkworms, which she gathers as a makeshift light source. Within the cave's chamber, she discovers a cryptic note reading, "Safe here she cannot reach," alongside the names of previous victims and a carved map on the wall. As Elodie rests, the worms work their healing magic, mending her injured leg. Following the map's guidance leads Elodie to a dead end at a precipitous drop on the mountainside, where she unearths the grim truth behind the royal sacrifices, the remnants of deceased dragon hatchlings. Before she can contemplate her next move, a rescue party led by Lord Bayford arrives. Tragically, their arrival provokes the dragon into a fatal attack, claiming the lives of Lord Bayford and his companions. Amidst the chaos, Elodie seizes the opportunity to flee the mountain, commandeering one of the rescue party's horses and seeking refuge beneath a rock as the dragon unleashes its fiery wrath in pursuit, albeit unsuccessfully. Upon discovering Isabel's sinister ploy to abduct Elodie's younger sister, Floria, as a substitute sacrifice, Elodie, fueled by desperation, returns to the mountain to rescue her. Knowing that Floria is being used as bait by the dragon, Elodie devises a daring plan to reach her. In a heart-wrenching moment, she instructs Floria to hide, promising to return for her. Confronting the dragon, Elodie desperately tries to convince her of the truth, that they were deceived by the Oriens, and their mingled blood during the wedding ceremony misled the dragon into believing the princesses were of Orien descent. Despite Elodie's earnest pleas, the dragon remains unconvinced, adamant that the first king's assault was unprovoked. In a desperate bid to save herself and her sister, Elodie lures the dragon into burning itself, exploiting a moment of vulnerability. With the dragon at her mercy, Elodie finally manages to convince her of the truth, healing both of them with the luminescent worms. In a poignant moment of reconciliation, the dragon comes to acknowledge Elodie's sincerity, forging an unexpected bond between them as they unite against their common enemy. Elodie then interrupts the wedding of another sacrifice at the palace, exposing the Orien royal family's treachery. Elodie advises the new bride and her family to flee, and the dragon burns the palace with all the Orien royals and nobles inside. Days later, Elodie, Floria, and Lady Bayford sail home, loaded with supplies and accompanied by the dragon. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe or follow this channel or page, like, comment, and share.